Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Pitt Panthers offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Hit right back to the line. They'll go to the ground. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first. They got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Fights off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. To throw, it's Castellanos. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Noles will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Grab near the marker, it's Pittman. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Let's go. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the toss to the left. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Lots of room to run. Turning it on. The 20. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for our tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Oh, they're after him! And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Grabbed over the middle, it's McCoy. He's loose. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They are up by 7 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running behind that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll run play action. Now adjusting. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Well, they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch the...
Touchdown, Seminoles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And the point after is good. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making... They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. With jet sweep pass. At the 15, he's loose. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. They get to him as he throws.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quick completion on the out. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college, we used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job on the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
On the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone. zone at the 19. For a first. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Just going to keep it after the snap. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. Fourth down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Fighting off the defender. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They're going to run it to the right. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dome. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And the Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Red pass, it's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On the move, he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. After that fail. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and crash. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Holmes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Noles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hit right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
A strike downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Using the quick game. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the
He's got it on the outside. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Looking for a crease. It's Reed. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Direct snap. It's White. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field, and they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. On the move. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column,